If you only had 18 months left, what would you want your legacy to be?
The paramedics is huge. Language is huge. There's so many.
What would your ultimate desire for language to be?
The way Louis Robichaud wanted it from the beginning.
Which was?
Which was that everybody has the right to be served in their own, to be able to be served in their own official language, but it not affect employment. You shouldn't be able to be hired on language alone, and that's what's happening now. And he was never, he said that in his speech, that it shouldn't affect, a job or being hired, and that's what we're seeing now. It's not fair for somebody. People are getting wrong positions. That people have been experienced or educated on a certain job, and you could be doing that job for 15, 18 years, and then it'd be given up.
How would you change that?
On skill. That language shouldn't be to have a certain amount of bilingual people, yes, to be able to cover, but it shouldn't be on language alone.
So would you have to put a quota on? Like, what would you say if there was 5 in an office?
Well, they do that now, and even I've met with the language commissioner, and he says the same thing, and he agreed that if you have 5 people like in Miramichi, where it's mainly English.
Yes.
If you have 5 people, then as long as you have 2, say, like as long as you have some people that are there that are able to be able to converse in their language, but right now it's all 5. Like it's
really,
yeah, and it's not.
Do you have cases of that where it would be?
Absolutely, all over. And look at the ambulance. The medic system now is unreal. We have medics that message daily and saying that they're bumped from positions because of language. We have medics that have been medics for 15, 20 years, and they're being replaced with bilingual paramedics that are brand new. So it's not, and that's not the way it was meant to be. And we have unilingual, francophone medics that are not working full time because they can't speak enough English. And not even completely, just not enough. The way the system works, there's people being interviewed, about U.S. politics. When I was interviewed the first time, it was about moose hunting, and I work at the hospital. So it's the system is just broke. Like, we have paramedics that speak great French, that have worked in the system for 20 years. They have no problems conversing in French, but with the testing, they weren't able to get their test, and they're not able to get the job. I speak French. I'm not francophone first, but I speak French. I've spoke French. My whole.
You're half French.
I'm half French. Yeah, and I can speak French. I've never had anybody complain that I couldn't converse with them or have a conversation and not be able to help them.
What
in my whole career.
percentage of people that come to your office would be French?
At Dr. Logier's office,
no.
Or here at our office.
Yeah. 10%?
10%?
Yeah.
That could. We've had some people, but nobody that couldn't speak English.
Right.
Yeah, everybody that's come to the office can speak